لو عدى ما سلم ما بتطفي الموية كفح سهراية الحمى والسمين وكح نقح لو عدى ما سلم ما بتطفي الموية كفح سهراية الحمى والسمين وكح نقح لو عدى ما سلم يمسح خيالي مسح قول كلام تاني 7 سنين لا حس لا خبري أكيد لي ريدك البجد قول كلام تاني.
Well, at a time where governments around the world are really grappling with their policies around asylum seekers and refugee communities, and in places like Australia where, quite frankly, we're heading into very troubling territory, I think the need for the arts to respond is more pressing than ever. And when you look at programs like The Scattered People and the way in which music is used to give asylum seekers and refugees a voice, an opportunity to have dignity, an opportunity to be a human and to connect with others, to voice stories, to share experiences in a positive, affirming kind of way. There's a lot to be said for that. In fact, the Queensland Conservatorium Research Centre is very, very interested in the work that the Scattered People have been doing, so much so that they've recently invested into research to try and understand and unpack what is happening in this important space and the way that the arts can provide a channel for asylum seekers and refugees to really connect with one another, to have a sense of dignity, to be humans and treated as humans. And we're very, very excited about some of the outcomes that are coming from this research and this work.
Double, double, gently, that, double this, double that, double, double this, yes, double, double that, double this, double that, double this, that. One more. Here and there you go, seems to want to take our money away.
For the past 9 months, researchers at the Queensland Conservatorium of Music Research Centre have been working with the Scattered People and the Scattered People's chairperson, Procopis, to start to explore some of the links between the music making that happens in the Scattered People and broader health and wellbeing for the people involved and their surrounding families and communities. We found that music researchers have identified many great benefits for people, and these range from cultural renewal, allowing people to practice important family ceremonies and rituals, allowing people to be part of a community, to share their own culture with other people, to learn about other cultures, to develop a sense of community across division and across cultural and ethnic divides where there may be conflict in a home situation. So there's all these sorts of different benefits that are quite broad for communities, as well as some very specific benefits for people like stress relief and a feeling that they can express themselves emotionally and spiritually for many people through their music practice. On the health side, we've also found extremely good support for these kinds of outcomes that by enabling people to practice their cultures through music and to connect with one another through music, we unlock a wealth of health and wellbeing benefits that can have very long-term positive effects in people's lives. So what we're trying to do with our research now is to draw these two bodies of research together across music, health and wellbeing to really give a good, strong evidence base for what organisations like the Scattered People do with and for one another.
As part of this junior fellowship, we were also able to spend some time interviewing the music facilitators themselves, and we discussed what kind of impact they thought they were actually having on asylum seekers given the regular interactions they've had in detention and in the community as well. But more importantly, we started discussing what kind of impact these interactions with asylum seekers was having on the music facilitators, and how they made sure that their well-being was not compromised by the stories they were hearing and the relationships that they developed with asylum seekers. So we decided that in the future we should look at how working in a community music setting with asylum seekers has an impact on the music facilitators, and this will help us to better support music facilitators and groups like Sweet Freedom in their endeavours with asylum seekers in detention and in the community.
I think music is a universal language between people around the world for sharing their feeling at that way.
What does music do for you, Amir?
Make me happy.
Makes you happy, and I'm sure it makes him dance, which is great.
Singing with people makes me feel fulfilled and makes me feel like I'm in a family and community and makes us join as one.
I love scattered people because it's a good opportunity or situation that you can find a lot of people from different nationality, different countries, that you can share your feeling and your music, and you can hear a lot of different music from different countries.
I've been participating with scattered people for 3 years now. It just brings me that opportunity to meet wonderful people like Jaffa, from different countries, with different experiences, with lots of talents. What do you think about the group coming together?
Yeah, we're coming together here, and it's I really enjoyed that.
I love the way that everyone, old, young and all cultures, come together and just enjoy each other and enjoy each other's differences.
And I've been with them now for nearly 3.5 years, and I've met many beautiful families, and they've become a part of my family.
We all love music, and music is very important to all of us, and I really enjoy being here today.
It's really special to be part of the Scattered People experience and to experience the absolutely beautiful songs that the team produces. And it's a privilege to be singing that with them, and you get an insight into, from the diverse number of people, the drastic problems they have. It's an amazing perspective.
قول كلام تاني تاني وين بتفوت من جنبي ما بيزح قول كلام تاني